Alright guys, what's up? This is my February video update video of updates. I've been really bad lately at doing them, so sorry. Reason being is because normally I have new things to talk about every month, but the past few months I've been doing an expensive mod, which I have just about finished, but I can talk about it this month, which is great. So February update 2014. Happy New Year. It's a month late. Anywho, what happened last month is while I was pulling out a Porsche Panamera out of the snow, I did in reverse, had him with the winch on him. Winch wouldn't do it, they weighed too much. Decided to give it a little gas, pop. Broke my ring gear right there, as you can see. This was to my Dana 30 front axle. I had made a purchase of new Dana 44 axles a little while beforehand, and I broke that 3 days before I was taking out my 30, so go figure. But I got the swap in, and so talk about the new ones. What they came as a Dana 44 with Riddler front axle with lower control arm sleeves and gussets and the rock crawler tie rod. They had a JKS heavy duty track bar mount, and they had a hydro assist mount on that. I didn't like any of that setup, so I cut it off. Burned on artec front truss like I had on my Dana 30. Kept the Riddler diff cover for now. Kept the rock crawler tie rod, of course. I had the Synergy drag link. I had the last version, which is this over here, which is a new lower joint, which is in that because it's full of grease. And then they used the stock upper piece, and I was getting some funny popping, wobbling things, and I figured only thing it could be was the drag link, so I ordered a new drag link, which is their new version, which is their tie rod ends, top and bottom. Oh yeah, the stock also came with the Synergy ball joints there, as you can see with my grease that didn't go in. So I added the artec truss, the artec heavy duty raised track bar bracket. I burned on some hydro tabs, you can kind of see some of the welds there. My hydro assist mount, or hydro assist ram, sorry. Had to get a new Synergy tie rod clamp and burned on some mounts on there. Do a little gut on the backside just cuz. I also then went and added the Terraflex big brake kit. It's a slotted rotor. The new rotor is like 2 inches bigger, something like that. And obviously slotted. I think that's it for, oh yeah, and then I added this a while ago, but this is the AEV shock relocation. For the front axle, it just moves outwards, so when you front axle droops all the way down, sorry if I'm getting really funky in the camera here, your shock housing doesn't come so close to the frame. It just pushes outward a little bit. I'm gonna be making a set of these that would be better, that you actually turn them out. Normally, like right now, the bolt goes from side to side of the Jeep. I want to go front and back because there's no point in putting stress on a bushing on the side when it could go the other way and be 5 times better. And then as for the rear, it's going to be a little cramped back here because I wasn't planning on doing a video today. I got artec rear truss. It came with the Riddler diff cover. Oh yeah, both axles have a 513 cryo treated gears, which means that they're like frozen, hardcore, really cold, and makes them stronger. And they both come with the Rubicon electric lockers, front and rear. The rear, I also got a spare set of shafts, axle shafts. Front didn't, so it's cool. So yes, the artec rear truss, and then if you can see up there, I also got the artec lower upper control arm mount. That's to work with the rock crawler 3-link setup, which I'm going to soon. The previous owner cut the stock shock mounts and lower control arm bracket to give up some more clearance, and he moved up the shock mounts. So yeah, there's that. My Terraflex bump stops. I don't know why I'm out of breath right now. And then I also got the artec heavy duty, what's it called, coil perches, which come with the coil retainer as well. I have them, put forward a little bit because I haven't stretched a bit. I put them in the better settings, so the coils are now much more straight as opposed to they were before. I think that's it for the rear. So the rear, all I added was the artec truss, the 3-link bracket, the coil perches, the front truss. Already had gussets, already had ball joints, already had lower control arm skids. Basically, there's that. And then for what I'm going to do for the Rubicon wiring, since you see that little plastic piece right there? There's one there, and then there's one on the other side. That, one of them is the actuator, and then one of them actually, better way to say it, one of them turns on and powers the locker. The other one just tells the computer on the inside that it's on. So I was going to buy an S-Pod and just wire it up to that. Being that I spent way too much money on this axle swap already, I just went ahead and ordered the actual factory Rubicon wiring kit. And then I got the factory Rubicon piece that goes here. It hasn't come in yet. It's supposed to be shipping today. So I'll have a sway bar, which I won't use, and then the locker. And then so when I put them on, it'll come up on the dash there. Oh yeah. I also, when I got the axles, they came with aftermarket pinion for a yoke. And as you know, the stock drive shafts use flanges, which is not a yoke. And so when you put those on, you have to put them on at like 180 foot-pounds, and they go on hard, and they're just hardcore to get off. So like maybe I'll just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll just order a rear drive shaft, so I won't have to deal with that. I already have a Tom Woods front drive shaft, so I figured I'll get a Tom Woods rear drive shaft. Totally forgot that Tom Woods also uses flanges, so I had to take them off anyways. But, now I don't have to worry about a rear drive shaft ever. I got the 1310. Could have gone 1350, but that's just a lot of money, and Tom Woods is good on warranty, so don't have to worry about anything. They can do everything custom length to what you need it to. You send measurements to them. It's double cardigan on top, single on bottom. Same on the front. I've had the front on for a while now. Single front and double top. So that's pretty much my February. Good God, I talk so much. It's already 8 minutes. My February update, Dana 44 axles, rock crawler tie rod, Synergy drag link, artec armor front and rear, 513 gears, Rubicon lockers, and hopefully, don't ask me how well the gears are doing. I haven't driven them really long enough to be able to get used to them yet. I now don't have to drive with my overdrive off anymore, which means I have an automatic. So overdrive turns off your 4th gear and only uses 3, so you're not shifting so much, and it's bad for your transmission. So I can now drive with that on, so I get to use my 4th gear. I seem to be, a lot lower RPMs driving. It depends. Sometimes they're higher, sometimes they're lower. Higher because I have a higher gear ratio, lower because I have a 4th gear again. Definitely seems much better. Don't ask about the gas mileage. I don't know yet. I don't really care. Does seem to be better from what I'm watching the gas gauge, but yeah. Also, one other thing I did, my 50-inch light bar was whistling. So this is door trim you get from like AutoZone or Pep Boys. I just, cut them in slants because you don't have to do every single one all the way across. It does nothing. So I just did one across all the center, outsides, center, outside, center, blah, 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 blah. Did the same top and bottom to fix the whistling. And that's basically it for my February update. My birthday is this month, so I'm going to be buying myself something lovely soon. It's either going to be round and aluminum, and there's going to be 5 of them, or it's going to be round and rubber, and there's also going to be 5 of them. So stay tuned. Comment if you have any questions. like because you're awesome, and subscribe for more video updates of me talking aimlessly for 10 minutes. See ya.